started a minute early because I still don't quite know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm using OBS software for the streaming, and at the moment I've got everything on the wrong monitor. But anyway, let's not worry about that. So there's no one here at the moment. Oh no, there's two waiting. But so at the moment I am doing the live stream. I'm doing the live stream because I haven't quite got time to make a video, to be quite frank. But I just wanted to talk about what I observed yesterday and what my video is about and what I did about it. Okay, so I'm just going to tidy this up a little bit. Right, okay, so yesterday I was trying to find a bottom, and I was looking at this quad stochastic oscillator down here, and I was trying to work out what was going on, and I could see all the stochastics coming down the bottom here, but I didn't get any like super strong signals on the 5 minute anyway to signify the fact that we were going to go up. But what I did do was I looked at the EMAs. So this is the 21 EMA, yellow one there, and the green is the 55 EMA. And these had crossed over bearish here at about 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And down they came. And they didn't cross over here. I thought they were going to at like 10:45 in the morning, but that didn't happen. They got very close. But then we got the New York Open about here. No, hang on. New York Open. New York Open was about here. And at that point, they did cross over bullish. Okay. So I went long on Blofin. I can probably show you that actually. Hang on. I've got everything open in weird places. Oh, okay. Look, I can't find it at the moment. And I've got the monitors the wrong way around, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing really. But anyway, I managed to get into a long down about here, and I rode that all the way up to there. I went to bed and I put a stop loss about here, and I put a take profit at just over 106, and that closed this morning. I think whatever time that was, about 3 o'clock in the morning, when I was asleep, and I woke up and the trade had closed and I had quite a nice profit. So that's really good. So now I'm looking for a possible bounce back up. Now you can see this blue channel I've got here. Okay. I mean, I think that's valid. Kind of. It's not very good though. It's only got 2 touch points at the top. It's got about 3 at the bottom, I would say. But I think this is the kind of range we're stuck in. You know, sort of 107 to 102, maybe a bit lower. It might not even be like that, you know. It might be just more of a range like that. And that's where we are. And that's where we might remain for a little while. Either way, I am expecting, because these stochastics are moving down like that, I'm expecting a little bounce soonish. Not quite sure when though. Let's have a look at the other setup I have, which is this one here. This is the one where I show the 1 minute time frame and also the 3 minute time frame. Okay. Now what's of interest here is probably the 3 minute time frame, because at the moment we've had all these red crosses, then green lines for the bullish divergence. We've had all that, and the price started to go back up a little bit. Okay. So could that be a bottom? I mean, it's a very local bottom. It's just like, you know, a little one here, but it might do. It might do. And then what I tend to do as well is then look at it on the 12-minute time frame. What I am going to do at some point, I'm going to get a bigger monitor, and I'm going to get the next level up of TradingView so that I can have 3 charts up at once. That's what I really want to do. Now, I didn't mean to show this indicator here, which is the VWAP, Standard Deviation Bands version 2, but I'm actually glad I did. Because look at this. What this does, I'll just show you. So that's when it's off. That's when it's on. Okay. So when it's down here, the price tends to go up, and when it's up there, the price tends to come down. Now, obviously, the problem with this is this will expand during the day. So, for example, if you're here and you're thinking, oh, it's definitely going to go up, it didn't, because it kept expanding out. And it does reset at midnight every night as well. But at the moment, we are in this lower part, and we have sort of come up a little bit. So that's looking hopeful. We might go back up for a little bit. So that's good. Now, this is the 12-minute. Now, the 12-minute's looking good. If I just double click this so I can show you what's going on. So these 4 stochastics, right, these all came down into this lower part here. Now this dotted line there, that's actually the 10% line. So that is extreme oversold, like an extreme oversold situation. So that does tend to signify a reversal going back up, and also we've got this green line here and a green line there, which means that bullish divergence has been detected. Okay, now this indicator is a free indicator. It's called quad rotation stochastic. Okay, I think it's really good for spotting trend reversals. So at the moment, I think we might go back up to about here, back up to about 106, possibly 107. But we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so I've only got 5 people watching at the moment, which is okay. All right, let me just try and get another window open. So the trade I took yesterday worked out really, really well. So my entry was at 103.359, and that's when I exited at 106.027. I was using 20x leverage, and I did play around a little bit during the day of like taking a bit of profit out, putting some back in, and messing around slightly. But overall, I didn't really touch it that much, and I was using a margin, like an initial amount of $4,000 or 4,000 USDT rather. USDT is a stable coin pegged to the price of the dollar. So that $4,000 is now $1,581 in profit. So I think that was a good little trade. So I'm happy with that. What I've been doing this morning is I've been trading here on BitUnix, and I've been doing a little short actually. It's not a big one. I'm only using $224 worth of margin. I did enter the short up here, Now, the reason I did that was because let me show you. Right, the reason I did that was because back on the 5-minute time frame, looking at my EMAs, okay, so we were up here, and what I saw pretty much when I woke up about 6:30, I think, and then I saw these EMAs once again, the 5-minute EMAs, I saw them cross bearish, okay, so the 55 EMA became above the yellow 21 EMA. So that to me is a bearish signal, okay? So that's why I went short. Now, is this going to turn around now? I think it probably is, actually. So I think I might consider closing that short. Let's just go back to it. Yeah, as I say, it's only a tiny one. I am also in a long here. I'm actually in a long on XRP as well, but that's only tiny. I'm in a long here as well from 103.017 with a margin of 242, and the short has a margin of 224. Okay, so I'm really tempted just to reverse that short. Shall I do it? Is the question. Can't believe no one's here in the chat. Is no one going to say hello? I know there's only 4 of you watching, but it'd be nice to have someone to chat to. Tell me where you're from or something like that, who you are. Well, don't tell me who you are, but tell me what you're all about, how long you've been in crypto, what you're trading. Do you trade? Or are you just a Bitcoin holder, or do you like altcoins? Anything like that. Anyway, I need to decide what to do about this because I do want to go out today. I go out every Tuesday lunchtime, which is always a bit tricky because I get back about the time of the New York Open. I think what I want to see I want to see these stochastics come down further, like they did then. And then. Now, when that happens, you get these green backgrounds here on this indicator, which really helps as well. You see, these coincide quite nicely with these bottoms, don't they? See what I mean? Okay. All right. So I'm probably going to close this stream quite shortly, unless anyone's got any questions. If you have, please do get in touch. So you can trade on Blofin if you use my link, savewithcrypto.org/Blofin, or you use that QR code that's on the screen right now. You will get a 20% free deposit bonus when you are credited when you deposit between 100 and 2,000 US dollars. Okay, so the cap is $2,000. So if you put in 2,000, you get 400 back, and that's valid till I think it's May the 26th or the 28th. So it's a day next week anyway, definitely. So you've got a few days, but do make the most of it because it is free money. Right. So nothing much to look at here. Let's just have a look at my double view. Yeah, you see here, you see the green and yellow lines here. I'm wondering if they're going to cross bullish sometime soon. If they do, we could see the price go back up again. So yeah, I think I need to decide what to do with my trades. I've got some larger trades open that are open like long from much lower down, but they can just stay like that. It's just these little ones that I'm playing around, just doing little scalp trades really, just to have a bit of fun and give me something to talk about on the stream. Okay, well, this is the first stream I've done where I've had absolutely no interaction at all from the chat. So I'm assuming if you're watching this now, you're probably watching the replay. If so, ask any questions you like in the comments down below. I will answer everything as long as you're not a bot or a spammer. Do give the stream a big like. That would be really nice. And also, if you're not already, please do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications turned on all, and you'll be ready for my timely updates. I normally do like a video every day, but at the moment I'm trying to get into the live streaming thing. It's going to be a gradual thing. I'm just going to do a little bit every day, and just so I can get a hang of the technical aspects of it. I'm getting there. It's just at the moment I'm using multiple monitors as well, and things aren't quite appearing on the right screens. So that's a little bit awkward. But anyway. All right. Take care. Oh, no, someone just appeared. It says 6 watching now. Hello, whoever you are. Does anybody want to say hello before I go? I've got about another 10 minutes. Oh, maybe I could just leave the chart up and I'll mess around with my guitar or something. Maybe I'll do that. So yeah, ask any questions you like, really. Okay, no one's No one's really saying much, are they? Okay, I'm just going to refresh the screen that I'm monitoring on because I can't believe it. Can't believe there's no one chatting. Unless I've done something wrong, unless I've turned something off. Let me have a look at the settings. Maybe that's it. So, no, it looks all right to me. No, I have no clue. The other things to point out as well, if I go back to this view here, and then we go to, and then I put on this indicator here. This one's called Stonksy. This is an indicator by Crypto Saving Expert. It is a paid indicator. If you use my link, which is savewithcrypto.org/Stonksy, you can get a discount on the annual plan. So that's worth doing. Yeah, this is normally really very, very reliable on the 1 hour time frame. You see, like here, it goes green, and then you get this like great big pump there, and then it went green yesterday in the afternoon at around 104.444, and then we went up to about 106, nearly 107, and then we came back down a little bit. So while this is still green, I'm still quite hopeful that the price could go up a bit more, but there's no reason why it won't do that sort of thing and go like quite high and then come back down again. But we'll have to wait and see. But certainly while this is still green, I will keep my larger, bigger positions open for a while. So that's good. That's Stonksy, as I say, savewithcrypto.org/Stonksy. By the way, with all these links and stuff, if you what happened there? Yeah, if you go to savewithcrypto.org, you'll find various links to things like these are crypto exchanges. So ByBit, you can get up to a $30,000 trading bonus for free. BitGet, you can get up to a $30,000 trading bonus for free as well. Blofin is the current one that I'm talking about. This is where until next Monday or Wednesday, I can't remember now, if you deposit up to $2,000, you can get 20% cash back. That's really cool. So that's Blofin. BitUnix is a what happened there? BitUnix is an exchange where you can trade in any country in the world apart from China, North Korea, and Iran, and you don't need any sort of KYC, so you don't need to show them any ID. And it's the same with Blofin actually. Although Blofin you do need a VPN in certain countries. But BitUnix you don't at all. I've also got Phemex where you can get an $8,800 bonus. Hotcoin's one I have used, a bit weird though, as is Weeks. I don't really like them. Swissborg and Crypto.com are brilliant places where I use them for like fiat on-off ramps. You know, if I actually want to spend crypto, or occasionally if I want to buy some crypto with normal money, which I must admit I don't really do actually. I kind of just tend to get crypto by trading. So over here is the links for YouTube, Twitter, a blog I do, and also the free Telegram group. And that's what I was going to say was Stonksy indicator here. If you use code SWC10, you get 10% off the annual plan. So that's Stonksy indicator. Anyway, that's all there on savewithcrypto.org. Let's go back to the chart. Yeah, you see, I think those EMAs are going to swap over, the yellow and the green. So I think it might be time to close my short and think about going long again. That's my plan anyway. I'd love to know what your plans are. If you're not going to talk in the chat, please do leave a comment down below. Do make sure you've put a big like on the stream. Make sure you are subscribed and you got the notifications set on all. And above all, tell your friends. And I'll leave it there for now. But I might make a video later on. I might even go live later on. I'm not sure. Not quite sure what I'm doing today, but I'm definitely not here at lunchtime. But I might be back for the New York Open at 2:30 UK time. Or that's 1:30 UTC. All right. Save a Crypto saying trade safe and take care and have fun.